Are you ready to meet the horses competing in the 2024 Reinventing Racehorses Trainers Challenge? Let's have a look.
And I have this envelope that I'm supposed to open up now. Now that he's here, I have a letter. Let's read this. Turbo Timmy, 11 years old, gelding, trotting bred, just like Westy. Race history, unraced. Oh, that's interesting. I'm used to ones who have raced.
Her name is Brookdale Gia. She's 12 years old, pacing bred. She has had 37 starts, 3 wins, $3,300 in earnings, and she's had 5 foals.
So he is 14 years old. He's pacing bred. He's the Impressionist is his registered name, and he's very cute. He's got no white at all.
Okay, let's open our letter and see his information. Nina, leave her alone. Oh, sorry. Okay, so his name is Charlie. He's 12 years old. Says he is pacing bred, but his registration was never completed. So that's interesting. We don't have any race history.
Here to tell you a little bit about Lion's Queen. So her barn name is Cake. Don't ask me how I came up with that one. Hi, sweetheart. And she's just coming to visit me right now. She's so sweet. She's 6 years old. Her racing career, she won about 70,000 in her lifetime, which it wasn't for her, and that's fine. The fastest she's ever gone was as a 2-year-old. She was about 153. Her dam and sire won about $500,000 each. So, so she just wasn't for her. So we moved to this barn in the beginning of August, the August long weekend. It's Golden Stirrup Equestrian in Freelton, Ontario. She just got introduced to her herd a couple of weeks ago. She's turned out with gelding, Alex, who is her boyfriend, and Belle, a senior mare who rules the roost out here and does not hesitate to tell Cake to beat it. Cake's afraid of her. Some of the things about Cake: she loves her outside time. She gets turned out about 10 hours a day. That wasn't really something that we had available for her because when she was racing, we couldn't, if it was muddy, we couldn't turn her out, and it was quite a rainy season, and we didn't want her to suck her shoes off in the mud because we couldn't always get a hold of our farrier. So now with this 10-hour-a-day turnout, she absolutely loves it, and she very much resents being brought in before it's time. It's like she has a little watch on her. Another one of her quirks, she she likes apples, and I thought I was doing a good thing by putting apples in her grain to make it a special treat. I don't think any horse has been more offended by apple contamination in her dinner. So I won't be doing that again. Like, she literally shot me a look like, you have contaminated my dinner and I'm not eating it. So I had to take all the apples out in order for her to eat. Who knew? She is cuddly, but on her own terms. She's very amiable, and she comes again. She loves her mom. She's very sensitive, so she, with her vet bill, I actually burst into tears in her stall, and she stopped what she was doing to take care of Mummy, and she nuzzled me and snuggled me, and it was really sweet. Yeah, vet bills are scary. I also threw up my back last February really bad, and she also, like, somehow I got into her stall and sat on a stool, and she stayed with me. I had to crawl out. I couldn't get off that stool, but she really is a caregiver. One of the horses behind her in the barn is a filly who was just weaned from her mom, and Queen seems to have really taken a liking to her. She really sort of watches over her and chats with her through the bars. It's really sweet. That's about it right now. Nothing phases her. I find that working with her in the past couple of days for the challenge, she's been very easygoing. She's like, oh, okay, this is what we're doing now. So she's in it. Yeah, so that's it for now.